everybody, every witness to what they've done.
Hi and welcome to this last video, this time completely improvised. We wanted to show you how the game performs with Blim's plugin, and since Microsoft wanted us to only show commented videos, you still have to listen to me once again. We've chosen to start with a quiet scene, peaceful one, so that you can see that sure, the frame rate works very well here, but also the nice visual effects when time is frozen. Something you're about to see now in just a few seconds is a bug we saw that has to do with the lighting, and sometimes it can go through objects or even the character. It will probably be fixed by the time it gets released, but well, here it is. You can see the light through the door, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, it's not that big a deal. Something we should also probably say is, if you've read the article at Digital Foundry, that what we said about the blurry image might be in fact because of the game's resolution, which is 720p. Well, now the reason for that is probably to maintain a good frame rate, and from what we've seen in Act 1, well, it's probably a good choice. Here you can see the first action scene. The frame rate is rock solid, and there's a bit of tearing appearing, you can see on the graph now, but quite honestly, that is something you are not going to see if you don't have the graph, or if you don't just, you know, pause the game and, you know, the video and check frame by frame. So we have nice volumetric lighting here.
I could see an echo of the past. Will, arriving at the university.
And the game looks really, really good. Now in this scene you're going to see that even though, you know, things are pretty hectic, there's the powers and, you know, bullets flying around and everything, the frame rate is still rock solid. Now, you know, it should be said that we're only, you know, this is based on our experience on the first act. Digital Foundry mentioned the second act with more open, you know, areas and exterior areas where the frame rate could drop a bit. We didn't see that, but maybe next week we'll talk about that. In the last action scene of the first act, again, you're going to be able to see that the frame rate does not stutter. It's rock solid, it's very smooth, 30 frames per second. No matter what happens on screen, you see all the special effects. The slow motion, of course, it's a Remedy game. Trying to make good use of the powers here. The time vision. The screen turns red when you get hit, you know, well, which is pretty normal, I would say. And every time you kill the last enemy in the room, you get to see a very nice slow motion. And you know, it never gets old. Now to finish, we wanted to show you a few cutscenes so that you can see that yes, well, the frame rate is still rock solid during the cutscenes, at least in the first act, and that the character models, facial animations, lip sync, everything looks great. Now maybe some of the characters don't have the best hair we've seen, like Paul Serene, but other than that, still pretty impressive. So, well, guys, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed our 4 videos, and we'll see you tonight for the live stream and next week for the next part of our preview coverage. Bye.
No word from Jack Joyce's transport. It should have arrived here by now. We may have a traitor on the inside.